Hello. I'm about ready to get started. But you know, I gotta take some. Give some people a chance to come on if you want to learn a few things. If not, you can always pay me. Hello, sir. Now, I'm not going to be, going back and forth. But, at the end when I get through talking, then I can answer some questions if there's somebody on here that has some. But, I'm just going to be picking up back and forth like all this. This is class. This is school. Class is in. All right. We're going to just give me a few seconds. Because I got to The reason I'm really doing this is because I get people asking me on my PR page about jobs, working for me, doing PR. But some of the people that are hitting me up, look guys, just because you have a marketing degree, okay, if you don't know how to talk to people and you don't know how to communicate, this is what PR is. It's public relations. You have to deal with the public. Okay? We're going to start there. Okay. Let me just go over real quick. Okay, so let me just do a little disclaimer. Sometimes I cuss. I smoke, I drink, I do all that. If you're offended by any of that, once again, you have to learn to deal with the public. Great. Hi, guys. Hi. 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 Okay. That's great. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and kind of get started, do my thing, because after this, I gotta cook some soul food. I got other things to do. But I'm going to give y'all some quick tips about public relations, marketing, and communications. Those all go together, basically. Now, you can break them down if you're doing campaigns and you just need different things done. But if you're like a new entrepreneur, you're a new brand, you're a new artist, if you're new to any type of business, you don't need public relations, okay? That's big time. That's like big editorials, you would E-News, ABC. That's big time connection. So you don't need that if you're just starting a business. You need marketing and brand exposure. Okay, so some of these things you can do for yourself, But if you're trying to ask me to do it for free, I'm not going to do it free. I'll give you some tips. And that's what I'm going to do. Because you don't just need to run out there spending money on somebody else's business model. You need to figure out what it is you want to do. And then if you can't articulate that, honey, you're going to have to get somebody to speak for you. Because, I don't speak hip hop. And people in the industry, they're going to disregard you. You have to have a presentation. Because when people come to me with that jibber jabber and, sending me emails, I can't read all that stuff. You got a little bitty eye here. You speaking like you texting to me. Honey, that is trash. I don't have time for that. I am somebody's granny. Now, I'm not saying I'm babysitting all the time because I have a life, but I'm just letting you know I don't have time. My glasses don't be right. I got to stick them. I got all these glasses. I'm not going to do that. And nobody else is going to do that. Okay? PR is for people that are already established in their brand locally. And they want to expand nationwide. Okay, we can start with that. Okay, and that is costly now. That's not cheap now. Okay, I got some notes right here. Me, I'm reasonable. I'm gonna tell you, I'm real reasonable. We'll talk about that later. But if you thinking about PR, so okay, if you going on tour Cause you know you locally, you know. You all that. Like Beat King Mill. You know, you all that. Okay, well you want to branch out and expand. You need public relations. Cause see, now let me explain to you why public relations cost so much. The average rate is like $1,200 retainer. Now I'm just saying, that's average. Now just doing some stats. $1,200 retainer. See, so when you hire a PR, that's like your attorney. You gotta leave a retainer. Plus you got an hourly rate. Okay. So that can run you up to like $5,000 a month. You be thinking, well, Miss Elegant, well, damn, why $5,000 a month? Why the hell? Okay, why would you want that? Because do you know how long and how hard it is for me to get Maybach Music to call me back on the phone? These people is busy. I'm the one got to finesse, hustle, try to get their attention. Go to the strip club where they at and see if it's a bad show and they so bored that they'll talk to Miss Elegant. That's public relations. I'm the one. Reporters. Do you know some reporters? Okay, I do. I'm the plug. PR is plugged. Okay, so they know somebody in promotions. They know digital marketing people. They know video people, photographers. They know everybody. They in the loop. And when I say everybody, we talking about people that have already apprenticed under somebody. You want a producer, somebody to produce your videos, or somebody, that's worked for Sony. Something like Rashad. Somebody, you see what I'm saying? You gotta know something. Especially when you just jumping into the industry. It ain't what you know, it's who you know in entertainment. Basically with anything. Say you got a hair salon or something like that. It's people in entertainment always need their hair done. You need to hit them like that. You need to hit their pages and stuff like that. See if you can do these ladies' hair. You got to talk. Okay, well, I'm going to get on that, because communication, that's my thing right there. Ooh, what else did I want to talk about? We're going to talk about booking me later. We ain't going to even just go there. Can I afford this PR? Obviously, starting out, you cannot. Scratch that off the list. If you are big enough to set up touring and stuff like that, you need to know PR in the cities where you're going to. You need those people, they need to know somebody there. And if they don't, they need to be able to talk like me. If you don't know somebody, you can get to know their ass. But, go again. I'm so sorry, y'all. Did I say that disclaimer at first? Oh, somebody grinning. Okay. We already covered this. Can I do this myself? Well, certainly. You can do anything you want to do. You can. Okay. So, if you're just doing a small, regional, promotional campaign, you could. But still, once again, I would still get a consultant, a PR consultant to advise me on, hey, am I doing this right? Because most people, that just made me kind of like think of something. I forgot to tell y'all, if you big enough to need PR, you need to submit a business plan to your people. And I'm going to tell you why. Most people hold a business plan like way too long. It just be a dinosaur by the time somebody want to look over it. You don't even live at that same address no more. You had 2 more kids. How many years ago was that business plan? If you even started off with one, which a lot of y'all don't. And I know you want to just skip that part. You just want to say, damn, I just want to. You just want to say, I just want to skip to that part. I just want to do me. I just want to make some money doing me. I just want everybody to love what I'm doing because I'm doing me, and I want them to pay me because of that. Ooh. Not quite how it works. It's a dream. I love it. It's a dream. Hey, Brittany, hi, Brittany, baby. You so supportive, mama. That's Brittany. You still need some help along the way, because just because you're doing you, and that's good, everybody, that's good, but that doesn't mean you're marketable. You need people to like help you with that. Okay, so you can do small campaigns on your own, but you need to do your research. Okay, PR people do the research. Hourly billing. You don't just jump out there in them streets like they're looking crazy. I mean, some of y'all do. Okay. If you do not have the time nor the inclination to do a regional press campaign, outside PR can handle that job for you. See, once again, this all go back to, do you have the fortitude and the inclination to do it? If you don't, because it is a lot. I'll tell you, it's a lot, but I'm an introverted personality. Probably didn't know that, right? That's what I'm saying. I talk only because I have to. A closed mouth ain't gonna get fed. But would I rather, I would rather just be doing me or whatever I want to do. I do that a lot anyway, though. But, just like everybody else, you just have to get the job done. This is just business. You need to take the passion out of it. It's not emotional when it comes to handling campaigns, marketing, things of that nature. All right. PR, you need to know somebody in the press. Okay, that's something. So if you're going to do this on your own, you need to just be learning some reporters and getting to know some people. Dallas Morning News, Fort Worth Star Telegram, because I'm in Dallas. So that's like kind of local places that I can just think of off the top of my head. You need to get to know these people. These little, stores and other little community shops like that, they have newspapers. They have neighborhood newspapers. Ooh, thank you, Brittany. Baby hairs are on fleek. Hey, they have newspapers and stuff like that all over. Every time you go to a fast food place, restaurant, little community grocery store, they have them little papers over there that my mama always be picking up. They right there at the door as you go out or as you come in. Pick up a paper, read it, and support the community, and the community will support you. Why do I have to say that, baby? Okay. What else we got? Oh, are my expectations realistic about PR? So that's another thing. You got to know, what is it that you are expecting out of your campaign? It's no guarantees that just because you hire big time PR, you're going to make some money. You're going to have some sales. You're going to have some bills. But are you going to have some sales? That's why you got to have a plan. Don't everybody just jump up in the streets. Y'all keep on doing it. No. Okay. So, with music, you got like PR people. They send out not only the digital media, the marketing, things like that. They also send out your hard copies and cover stuff like that. So if I say, we're just gonna use Johnny Williams though. Johnny Williams, I need you to send me 100 copies of your CD. And he said, yes, ma'am, Sam B. I said, all right, baby, I'll call you. He sent me that, and he sent me all in these fancy jeweled up cases and like he been with some Bloomingdale cases on there. I don't know what the rhinestone shit. Okay, don't. just just give the people what they ask for, okay? They know what they're doing. They've been sending they've done this, they're professionals. Please just follow the checklist that people send you, baby. They'll send you one. Okay? All right. That's good. So, credibility. You can go ahead and Google people and run on do that if you want to. You can go on and let them tell you, they done this and sent shit that. Forgive me. I'm working on it, but I drink. They all these big time places and stuff like that. And then they tell you what they do, what they have done. But you might go to their Instagram page and they got like 400 followers. Stop playing with me, Smokey. That's $100. These people are telling you, I post something on their page and, you'll get this amount of likes and followers, blah, blah, blah. So, did you get some sales? I'm not finna play with y'all. I'm not finna play with y'all. Okay, let me get into... Ooh, let me just try to help y'all focus with this. See, what I'm giving you is priceless. I'm giving you some advice. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. Don't be DMing. I'm not ring. This is what I do for... This is work. Why do you think you can just be emailing, messaging me, all this stuff, and you want some free advice? I got a number to call. I have... This is what I like. This is what I like about what most people do. And this is important. See, we talking about branding. We talking about you setting up yourself for a positive view. If somebody's trying to help you, are you going to their media? If I say, look, all of the information is on my website, but you still gonna ask me, how this, how that? And I said, well, all the information is on my website, and I send a link. I ain't gonna just leave you out there hanging with a HTTP. I hit you with a little link, which come up with my picture on it. Buddy Love style. Okay, and I got all these channels, all my business in these streets, but you gonna still ask a bunch of questions. This is why you are unsuccessful in your brand. You cannot follow instructions. Okay, this stuff is important. So I say that to say, because I'm finna just get into marketing. If you do not have the faculties to do these things, or so before y'all even think I'm throwing shade, it ain't even like that. But if the shoe fit, that's how kind of, in this industry, we kind of keep it 100. But if you are lacking in that area because, your brain is occupied by your creativity. I get that. You're going to need somebody to speak for you. Plain and simple. Any brand. Because when it comes to paperwork and business plans, which you need a plan, you need somebody that's going to be able to walk you through these plans, walk you through the steps, and explain to you why you need to do these things so they can justify your cost. But if you just getting marketing, you just marketing your butt off. You got a flyer here, pamphlets there, you done sent out all this stuff. You don't have no type of return on that investment. There is also a return on marketing. It's called a ROMI. It's your return on your marketing investment. Okay? That should be 25% right there of your total budget. See? But if you don't ever do a plan, you will never know that. Every Every client that I have a direct marketing plan for. It is based on nobody else's previous prototype. Everybody and their brand is an individual and they're different. So that's a thing out there most people do. They go on this blanket like model. That's not me. I'm nobody's slave. Okay? And you shouldn't be either. And when I'm looking at your brand, I'm looking at you. It's your personality, it's you and everything. We got to go through this. We got to do this. We can do this. But we can't do it somebody else's way. We got to do it your way. And I can help you do that. We got to do it step by step. We got to do it your kind of way. So don't be following nobody else's lights like that. This how they be doing it. I always wanted to do that. Okay, don't follow nobody else's like that. Okay, so we already said if you're gonna start marketing, you can market yourself. You can. That's something else too. Because I noticed, a lot of y'all on the media, brands, if you don't have a brand page and you just have a personal page, you want to go ahead and get you a brand page. Get you a business page set up, because all of like your personal pictures and stuff like that, they don't really need to be kind of just thrown in and mixed in, and it's confusing to people, especially people my age. I go on there and I be like, but she a model, but is them her kids? Is them her grandkids? It's confusing, and then I find out that she sells jewelry. So separate that, get your 2 pages. Don't worry about your following. Don't worry about all that. Because if you hire or not hire, if you put your marketing out there, that's good. You need to follow up on that. Okay, you have to have a client relationship management system. Why do you want people to like your pictures? And then you don't even say anything to these people. You don't be, thank you so much, or get to know them, or especially if you're selling something. Do you think I'm just gonna wear this right here? This is for sale, by the way. I'm gonna wear this and somebody say, "Ooh, Sin, you doing that? That is nice." And I'm like, "Girl, what? Don't give me no hearts. I just gave you a hey." Okay? Because what is the point? You can have numbers you can have numbers. You can buy them from Instagram. You can buy them from Facebook. You can buy them from a bot. So, did you make some money? How you doing? That's what it's about. In your marketing plan, here's this paper. See, I be having all this paper and stuff like that. I ain't no joke. And somebody want to ask me, try to say I'm expensive. Just because I'm not no slave. You need a sales forecast. You need a plan. You need to see what this, what's going on with your life. You can't just throw money out there and then, you can. And if you got it like that, I ain't mad at you, do you? But if you one of them people that's gonna complain to me, I can't even afford not. See, what you need to do is just to see what I'm saying. You need to get a plan, okay? I see a lot of people do shows and all that kind of stuff like that, and they pick a lovely venue. They have lovely marketing. They paid for the space in the trade show or whatever. But then they just kind of like sit at their booth and, they just like I almost cussed again. Like people just gonna gravitate towards you and just say, yes, I love your product, give me 70. Let's be more caring. Caring and sharing. If you want somebody to talk to you, act like you want to be talked to. Won't you talk to them? They ain't got to make friends with you first. You the one at the same time. You the one trying to sell them something. And that's another thing. When it comes to selling something, don't try to sell nobody nothing. Some people are too aggressive with their little stuff. They too aggressive. That's annoying. Okay? What you want to do is you want to educate people about your product and let them make a decision on what they want to buy. I mean, if your product is so all that, you should be flaunting it, wearing it, loving it. And your energy will come from that. People follow lights all the time. If you got a shining light, people gravitate toward that. If you happy on the inside and you vibrating high and everything, and you be like, you know what? It don't even matter if nobody buys anything, because I know I'm getting out here. I'm gonna meet some new people. At least I can network with some folks. And hey, or I can practice. I can practice my skills, my communication skills with people. See how they really like vibe with me. Kind of like review myself. If you're not worried about the money like that, and you worried about other people, it'll just come to you. It's damn it's the law of attraction. Hey, y'all, baby, I'm gonna try to wave it here. I'm so old. What is the time? I said I was gonna. I'm not gonna go to. I'm doing good. I'm doing so good. Okay, so we talked about the marketing plan. Sorry. Why do that? Let's see. I guess that's basically like all I wanted to cover with that. Let me go ahead and give y'all. Now, for the ones that, I'm going to go ahead and let you make it with this. I'm going to give you, like, how to do a strategic marketing plan. I don't want y'all saying I ain't never gave y'all. Shit, so stop begging. Damn. Ooh, excuse me again. You just don't know what I go through. Okay, baby. As I said, I ain't finna just give photocopy, no damn paper, but I'll go through it. That's what I like to have right here. This is my cheat sheet. This is my plan of integration. What is a plan of integration? A plan of integration is how you are going to integrate your plan into your brand. Just like it says. It's like we're not just going to write down, what are our goals? Everybody got it. Same old. But that's somebody else's. Just remember that. So when we say what are our goals, we talking about, this is for campaign. This ain't for y'all. Ain't talking about your life story. We're talking about a campaign, maybe 6 weeks, maybe longer if needed. What do we want to accomplish from this campaign? Equal what I'm gonna get for my money that I just spent. Okay, because y'all already know, like I said, okay, when you're figuring out your advertising costs, you be like, oh god damn, how they say to do that? Well, they say 25% is gonna be your marketing. Okay, which is that's really, hey, especially if you are an aggressive person and you are going to work your CRM, if you're going to work your client base, if you're going to work the people that's following you, if you're going to work your Facebook page, your Instagram, your Tumblr, your Pinterest, you got to do that. So those are goals. But see, we need more detailed goals. Because we said, yeah, we want to do that. This is what we do. What is the plan? No, like I said, I'm going to go through my Instagram. I'm going to see who all liking me. Who all I've been neglected. Tell them I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been busy. I'm glad. And you're going to make a connection. First, start making a connection with the people on your channel. Just start there, baby. That's enough. Now, what if I had to connect with all of my followers? Looking dumb. I try though. But I be telling y'all I'm and I got all them channels. You know what I'm saying? And y'all have mercy. I have very, very sympathetic folks. I love y'all so much. I love everybody. All of y'all. Who some people been with me so long? I remember when I first started Instagram, I had 150 followers. Look at me now. That's another thing. Y'all remind me of something. When you paying for people to post your brand on their page, do you know if they are even worth anything? Okay, because I can tell you right now, and you can look it up. If you Google it, the influencer program will tell you what you worth. To post on Elegant Events page, it's worth $86 per post. I didn't make the rules. All the professionals know, all the brand influencers, we know how much we worth. So don't just willy-nilly, that's what I'm saying. And you know why? That's because Elegant Events gonna talk to whoever's looking at your brand. I'm jumping all in there, but I'm jumping all in there. You know, I put up some Splendies or whatever. I post up my Splendies or whatever. They say, oh, I like those Splendies. Here I go dipping in. Oh, yes, honey, because I loved my pink stretch so-and-so. That's why. See what I'm saying? That's why. Okay. If somebody you just post it on somebody's page, whoop-de-damn-do. Think. Okay? So, I just had to say that. That just irks me. Oh, I just love her. There is this lovely lady. Y'all have got to see her page. Wigdone _. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna post her, repost her stuff one day. She has this lovely pink flowers and just so. Oh, I just get. If you just wake up and go to her page, you just gonna have such a lovely day. It is just sending you on just a high, peaceful vibration. Let me wave at her. That's my friend. Okay, baby. Oh, there's my sister. That's Brandy Brick House. Oh, she's a brick. Oh, that's my younger sister. We twins. Nah, she probably don't want me to say that. Okay. Anyway, that's the goals. So the goal is the goal is start with who you know. You know what I don't like other than people say? Let me light this cigarette. I know y'all don't, some of y'all don't like it when I smoke. I've heard that before. So, okay, get out the way. You know, it really grinds my gears, among other things. You know, I lost my train of thought on that. I played too much. I'm gonna just move on. Okay, we have our goals. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get that started on that. Okay, then. Okay, after you done, you contact the people. Okay, I forgot to tell you how to contact them. Don't just jump out there and start. Yeah, that remind me. It came back to me. I'm somebody granted. Let me tell you what grind my gears. Honey, don't send me your new DM me your new video or your new, that's not the way to do it. Stop blanket sending people messages and get to know the people. If you can't take time and learn one person at a time that's trying to learn you, you don't deserve their money. Why you think that? And they ain't gonna give you no money. Because I don't. I'm real funny about my money. I'm real funny about servicing, period. Ask anybody. You can ask these people right here where I'm at my office. I done so many damn videos and complaints on them because I do not play. If I'm paying for it, ask me. Okay, so. And that's how I feel. And that's why when somebody expects something from me, they gonna get what they paid for. But actually, they gonna get beyond that because they getting me. See, I put me into that. They getting me. So I'm gonna do that right. Because what I'm doing for them, that's the same thing I do for me. I do for myself. I'm gonna get that right. So you can trust in that. Okay, so that's not the way to do it. Don't store. Like I said, get to know people, ask them how they doing, how they be, how's they family and stuff like that before you just start begging. I'm selling this, I'm selling. Don't nobody want to hear all that. This is social media. Be sociable. Like I said, and if you can't do none of that, you're gonna need to hire her out. Okay. Now, also in our plan of integration, we go through our strengths. Some people, they have really, very heavy following. Now, you might not be making too much money, and I love that. That's so easy. That's easy to utilize. Like I said, that's gonna be a lot of work because you're gonna have to go through a lot of people. You got a big following. But you could get somebody to help you with that. I mean, get your niece, baby. Them kids is fast on social media. They can like pictures for you. They can tell your people how you doing. They can say that. Just give them the password and let them. You see what I'm saying? You gonna have to work that some kind of way. You need to see what your strengths are. I mean, are you good at speaking? Then you need to do more videos. You need to go live more. Tell people about yourself. I mean, whatever. I mean, there's something strong about everybody. You know you better than I know you. Pick your strong points, and don't worry about your weaknesses. It ain't no such thing as that. Just don't be scared in them streets. Just get out there and do it. You just gotta do it. Channels of distribution, honey. If you just got a Facebook page, baby, I'm somebody's granny. Don't play with me like. Are you a brand? Honey, do you have a website? No, ma'am. Where you sell your t-shirts, baby? At the back of your trunk? You ain't gonna never try to just go a little bit higher? You not believing in yourself today? You hungry? Okay, so yeah. Excuse me. Channels of distribution. You need as many as you can if you're trying to sell something. You need to be on Snapchat. You need to be on, whatever come up, you need to jump on it. However much space you got on your phone, you need to be adding them apps. You need to go for it. You need to be TikToking. Live men, whatever it is, you need to be on there. If you cannot be all these many places at once, yet also promote those places, this is why you hire out. Because you can make the little videos and your marketing people will push them. Okay. All right. Musicians. If you've been in the business for a little while, okay, you got your I don't know, that just brought up another thing to me. Y'all people in these press kits. What? Baby, if you don't put your name and credentials on that, I don't know what you want. Okay. That's like little. Pay attention to detail is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. It's always good to write stuff down if you can't remember, so you just don't appear too dunce doing things, because first impressions mean a lot, and second impressions, that's fucking it. That is it. You do two dumb things in a row, and I would never sit here and say you ain't gonna make it. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say, baby, it's gonna take you longer. You just, you can't speed this up by just thinking. Speed it up. Everybody's kind of dumbed down from these phones and everything like that. And I know a lot of people, especially bigger companies, they probably do everything by database. Everything is electronic and stuff like that. Okay, that's why they people so stupid in the head and they can't communicate or speak to you. You say something to them and they're all defensive and, well, ma'am, if you just let me explain, or it's not my fault. That's why. That's because everybody is too digitally dumb. Just because it's a smartphone don't mean it should be smarter than your ass. Just remember that. So any brand needs to get out of the habit of like living on their phone and stuff like that. First of all, you need to keep your stuff on paper, just like the old days, so you can retain it in your mind. Most of the time when you like write something down, if you just focus in writing it down, making a list, you may even leave the list. You do it like at the store all the time. You'll leave the list and still remember what you want. But if you put it on your notepad on your phone, I be damned if you ain't open that shit up and you just gonna go down the aisle staring, running over everybody just looking at it like that. What the hell? Get out of that habit. If you branding, new business, you need to start keeping it sharper. Let's just keep this sharper. Let's try to get off of depending on all these things, so you can be more, you can focus your time better. One day I'm gonna talk about time management, because I don't like the daytime. So how do we do that? Or and with all this stuff that's going on, and they gonna shut the city back down. They're gonna everything gonna be back closed in. We gonna be back online doing everything. You need to tighten up your game with that, because you need to be able to talk to your clients online. That's why I said get to know your clients to see what their preference is. Are they on Snapchat? Are they on Facebook? Wherever they are, you need to know that. And that's why you need a website, because you need to be able to send them an email. They need to sign up. You need more connection with your people, and then they'll be more connected with you. Oh, I'm almost through, because I be talking so much. But I'm a teacher, so that's what I do. Okay. You need to know your competitive environment. Who else doing what you doing? Who else? Who else? Are you a rapper? Who else rapping locally like you? Did they go to Carter too? Did they go to your high school? Do you know them? Where's the hangouts and everything? You need to know what's going on. Like I said, the best place to do that is just local. You need to go to them local neighborhood papers and stuff like that, and check events, check stuff that's going on, and see, get here. Just you gotta see what's going on. See what the other people are doing. You're not trying to copy or jock nobody's style. What you're trying to do is network and make connections. They may have a promoter. You may need one. Cause you probably been promoting yourself, but maybe you just doing it at Big T Bazaar. And that's not just that's not gonna go nationwide. Maybe you decide like I wanna go bigger. I wanna go talk to CNB and get out there in UK or something like that. Well, that what I'm saying? That's not gonna work if you just said Big T. Okay, so you gonna need to know where to be, okay, and you need to know what's going on. You need to check different venues, and I'm talking about some venues like the House of Blues venues, okay. I ain't talking about no little. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I too love the After Hours Club, but we're talking about expanding, so we won't go there. Okay, you need to know your target market. Everybody may not. You see what who are you trying to help? We're not going to say sell to. Who are you trying to help? Are you trying to help ladies my age, which are over 40? Are you catering to younger people, a younger crowd, more hip, young people? You have to do some type of research, and just don't, you have to focus where you're going to educate people about your product. That they need to be interested in that. So you need to know what group of people are interested in your product. Okay. You just can't push everything. Okay, so we saying if you're selling like a t-shirt. No, I ain't gonna say a t-shirt, that's boring. Well, I mean I could. A cup. We'll say a cup. You selling a cup, more pretty than this, of course. A decorative logo or something like that. It's a coffee cup. Okay, it's a coffee mug. Okay, well, maybe you wouldn't want to just buy an ad and buy an audience that didn't drink coffee or tea or didn't even use mugs, you know, or maybe they channel just ran like beer commercials or something. You know, you got to be in the right market for the stuff. So when you thinking of like that cup, you know, don't just think that, okay, I'm selling a cup. You need to know that people drink coffee out of cups. What do people do? People use cups for soup. You know, think a little bit. Don't box yourself into things. But don't just expand yourself like to think everybody is going to be interested in that. No. You need to focus down a little bit closer. And what will help you once again is if you connect with your clients and your followers and the people that are liking your stuff, because they will tell you if you ask them. Ask them what, you know, what would it take, you know? I got this or that and the other, but you know, I would like your input on it. What the hell was wrong with that? If you can't do that, you need to hire out. Okay, pricing. Some people underbid themselves, and then some people have their stuff marked up to where they just look crazy. You be like, "Ooh, I can get that at Ross." Something to think about. Probably want to do, once again, as your niche, which you can get to know. You need to know how much they are willing to spend on something. Cause, I mean, or once again, you're just gonna be stuck with product. See, if you know, a closed mouth just ain't gonna get fed. It just comes all back down to the people. That's why you need to watch your step. People, you need to watch how you talk to people. You need to watch how you present yourself to people. You know, it's cool. I'll give you a good example. It's real cool that you may be in the hip hop industry, and you know, I mean, you know, it's hip to sag or whatever. I mean, that's what the young people doing. I guess I don't know. You know. But if you were going to talk to somebody that was a big time producer, or better yet, their representative. See, that's what you never know. You be thinking you might be gonna talk to this person, but see, then somebody come in like me with a clipboard. How you doing, sirs? And see, I got all to say so because I'm writing down everything, and I'm looking at you, and I'm like, okay, you know, I mean, I get what he's, you know, doing, and then, you know, then you start to speak. Okay, man. Whoa. Oh, Lord have mercy. Cause when it come to making money and stuff like that, you gotta be able to talk. Cause we talking numbers and stuff like that. So you can't do that. Pricing, like I said, don't underbid yourself. Don't overbid. Know what you spent on the product. You know, if you had to buy t-shirts and you spent $4 a piece, you know, you're gonna sell them for $12. You know, you need to know their profit, and don't just take the little money they hand you at the booth and put it in your pocket. No, you need a post sale sheet. You need to know. Okay, you gotta know this stuff. No, it's too fast. You can put that in the jar, sit there. Because first of all, we need to know how much money we made. And we need to know how much money we spent. And then we need to know how much money we going to put back into the brand. And then we need to know how much money we going to pay ourselves. Because we are not going to sit here looking crazy without giving ourselves something. Because why? Because we're entrepreneurs, because we're not slaves. Okay? So you got to put that back in. Okay? So research your price. The markup is no, I like to mark up my stuff time free. If I was, with an item. But see, you got to make sure your cost is right. So you got to research that. If you getting a product or something and you're ordering like from, China, wherever the hell, what I'm trying to say, what them people call Alibaba or whatever them people are and stuff like that. Don't ever think that maybe, okay, I'm going to get my shipment and that it's going to be right and I'm just going to jump to sales. No. You need to try that vendor first before you even, cause it's a lot of things can go wrong with that. Okay, it's a lot of things can go wrong with that. So that's something on pricing. You may get an item and you see it online, and then when you get it home, it look cheap. It's cheap. You thought you was finna be selling your compact for like $30, but you get that shit and it got a plastic top or something on there. You be like, what the fuck? I got like 75 of these. So that's why you need to know the vendors and stuff like that. You got to try that stuff. Hello, everyone. Okay. Core messages. This is in the strategic marketing plan. Drama. What does your company say about you? What is the message that your company is sending? I mean, is your brand classy, sassy, brassy, rashy? I mean, what are we doing with you? What are you about? That needs to be really like clear so people don't be like, is this a burger, beeper, car wash kind of thing? Be kind of clear on what it is you're wanting to do and then expand from that. So, you're a photographer, writer, artist, lawnmower man. Okay, when you're doing a campaign, we're gonna have to focus on one thing at a time. You can when you get good enough at it, you can cross promote. But that's when you get good enough at it. It's just best to like focus 6 weeks on one campaign at a time. And when I say campaign, you should be like campaigning yourself kind of like all along. But say you want to do a show. Say you're going to do a launch. You're going to launch a new a wig. I look hard. Girl, you're going to launch your baddest wig. This wig is bad. But this wig right here is $1,200. That's why you got to launch it. Now you do have some other cheaper wigs that you will bring. But this right here is it. $1,200. So I'm thinking like, damn, that's a lot for a wig. But then, let's see, you gonna what all they do or whatever. So you're gonna just do this big party around that. So that's a campaign. So you're gonna need time enough. You see, people think they can just jump out there. 6 weeks is really like, it depends. We can, maybe. It all depends on what you got going on. But that's kind of crunching numbers and stuff like that. If you done booked a venue and you done all this and you already got advertising and you got all this kind of stuff like that and I just need to push it, I can do that. But remember, I'm also got to do your CRM. I need time I got to contact these folks. Are we going to send them a postcard, a flyer? Do you got some phone numbers? Do they answer the phone? They don't answer the phone? Do they got email? Do we got everything right? Because we only got 6 weeks. And people need time to decide, do I want to? Do I not want to? Is it interesting enough? Oh, they boring. Girl, I don't know. Last time I didn't. People need time. They got choices and stuff like that. You need time to do that. What is your company saying about you? Okay? That's why you don't want nobody crazy representing you. People remember that. I do. When somebody if they say something crazy about me, it's probably right. I don't worry about all that. Product information. Everything you got going on, whatever you selling. And when I say product, I mean product and services. So if you're service-based, you need products also. You need to push products. If you're product based, you might want to consider having a service. I mean, look at what we're looking at. Everybody's got to stay in, quarantine, do all. People at home, like, you're going to have to wear more than one hat. That's what it's going to have to be. So you're going to have to get it together. Okay? Products. How about some how-to things? You know, just because, I mean, you a hip-hop artist and aspiring or an aspiring poet don't mean you can't write some kind of like little blog or, you know, or a how-to something. I mean, how to tune my guitar. I don't know. Be creative, think of something, do something. You got to get something going out there. So, like I said, you need both of these things going. And you should want to learn more. That's in the plan. That's in the marketing plan. Direct mail, I don't know who do that anymore. Sometimes we do. It depends. Like, for instance, like my mother's group, or the Dancing Divas, you know, they a little bit, you know, older. So they welcome getting mail, things like that. You should be as personable with your clients as possible, whatever they like. If they like phone calls, you should call them. If they like emails, you should do that. If they like postcards in the mail, stuff like that, you need to do that too. Okay. Print advertising. Well, that's touchy with me because I make my own ads, and you know me and Instagram and Facebook, we do. And I be in Instagram jail and Facebook jail and everything because I make my own. They don't like that. I don't care about none of that. They don't make up that. They not giving me no money. I don't care about that. You do need to be able to make your own advertising if you're gonna do this yourself. So there's lots of apps and stuff that can help you. There's what the hell? Wait a minute, let me get my little. Somebody granted. I like, especially for ads, I like Canva, just for my still ads. And then something else, wait a minute, everybody calm down. Slow down. Splice is fun. Oh my God, Splice is fun. Who else we got? Well, I mean, research it yourself. Or hire out. You can do that, you know. But like I said, I keep costs as low as possible because I'm just creative and I'm just not willing to, you know, if it was reverse is what I'm saying, it's only so much that, you know, I'm just going to pay. I just got to see before I can just be jumping out there like that. I like to buy groceries and shop. I like to do that, and I like to like, Look, my mind traveling right now, what I can do with some money. So, no. These are just some things, like I said, Google them yourself and, you know, start practicing with the apps, making clear, concise ads. And you can look at really expensive ads and learn how to duplicate those. Okay. This is do it yourself. Search engine optimization. I know. Okay. You know, when you're doing media, it's kind of irritating. You know, you see I have all them hashtags on there, but actually, you got to get in the habit of doing that if you're trying to just get this algorithm going or whatever, and then, you know, not make the people mad and say you're cheating the system and everything. You got to do it the old-fashioned way. So, hashtag your things. Okay. Google, what is that? Google Business or something like that. I don't even know if I'm with that. I think I am, but I need to like redo my address or something like that because, you know, you got to change up about that. That was good. I think that's good. It was, hell, I can't think of it. It's Google Business. Okay. These things just help your search engine optimization. And what I mean by that is, that means when people Google you, then your stuff will just pop up there. It'll pop up kind of close to at the top now, they got all these sponsored ads. You have to scroll down a little bit, and you still first. Don't worry about it. You still first. Them is just sponsored ads and stuff like that. Okay. Search engine optimization. That's the one that's really like, okay, so because like when I Google myself, and it's because when I made the company name, my assumed name, I couldn't do it with the one S, because it's Elegant Events is everywhere or whatever. So I put it with the two S's. But when I Google the little, you still have to hit on the little name under there. It won't just come up clear. But once you do that, then all of the channels come up. So then you can see Elegant Events Radio, Elegant Events PR, Home Style, Elegant Events, whatever. I got a whole bunch of, I'm just all over the place. You can see it all like that. So you want to get your optimization up to where when people Google you, they can just hit that and see that's eventually going to build you up. And when your optimization is up, then you can become an influencer, and then your page will be worth something. Okay, so that's kind of how it works. That's all I can really say about that. I don't want to get too deep into that or whatever. I'm about to wrap it up because this pork chop is calling my name. I'm gonna fry this pork chop. The last thing I'm gonna cover is important. A sales forecast. You need to have a sales forecast when you're out there. You need to know what is your current potential. Okay. Potential to make. What could you? How much? I mean, is the sky the limit? What can we do here? You need to know that. So the formula is, I'm gonna give you this. This is really important on your sales forecast. If y'all don't write nothing down tonight, because I'm keeping this video for myself, and everybody can erase all that stuff I said at the beginning. Listen to this. You need a sales forecast. You need a plan of how you are going to make money from whatever you just invested it into. Okay? So, this is an estimate of current market potential for your product or service in your marketing region. Okay, your region is your area. Don't just jump too big. When I say region, I mean your area. Like, I can say, I'm not going to say Texas is my region. I'm talking about if you live in Oak Cliff, your region is Oak Cliff. Start right there. Because if you trying to be like, okay, well, I can do, why don't you just start right there? It's stuff to work with right there, and you gotta build some fans, build some people, build some clientele, build that stuff. Let people help you expand. You get that? Okay, so that's your region. That don't mean, your state, your city, just your region. You want to know what people are making, performing in that area that's closest to you. If they making nothing, well, then you need to expand out a little bit. See how that work? Wasn't that easy? So say you gotta go. Everybody that perform at this club, they may have to pay or do a barter or something like that, and you be like, well, no, I think I got, I've made 3 albums, and they did pretty. I have made sales. I've made extra money from that. I'm not that new that I haven't made some sales. Then, of course, then your region is broader. So then you want to expand out. So then you want to make sure that you're hitting, the little suburbs and everything. Then you want to make sure that your stuff is hitting downtown and Deep Ellum. You know what I mean? You want to branch out more. You don't just want to just be hip hop or just in that genre. Once you have started making money, then you want to just like you need to spread out a little bit. You need to go out, because other genres may like your music also that you hadn't even thought about. Okay, now if y'all if you just really though, if you doing pretty good for real, and you about that billboard stuff, you have to call or you have to talk to DJ Nothing Nice. I am team Nothing Nice. That is true. well and true. However, that is big time, okay, which I'm not into that. Okay, so this is when you're talking about Grammy Award winning things, top billing, stuff like that. That's back in, like I said, that's DJ Nothing Nice. So y'all just hit him for stuff like that. You need some interviews under your belt. If you don't have nobody that interviewed you before, previously, or whatever, like I said, you know, you just need to get started on that. Ask will somebody interview you. I will, but you know, it's not free. Put this right there. It's not free. Okay, I digress. Okay, I said the formula is current potential equals number of current buyers, okay, times the quantity purchased per buyer times the price of average units. Okay, so if you a service, if you a singer or something like that, that'll, you know, that shows performances like that. That's your formula right there. Okay, so you know, that's all I'm gonna tell you right there. You need to figure that out right there yourself. If that formula look complicated, that would tell me that you probably do not know what you're spending, and you may need some accounting to help you. Like, you may be overspending. If you don't understand this formula, then yeah, you might end up with internal revenue issues. Just saying. Okay. List of assumption, demand. I'm not going into all this because this is my business. That's too much. I think that's really like all I have. I mean, I done gave y'all everything. You need a business plan if you new. You need a business plan if you old. No, you ain't looked at that business plan since that bank gave you that loan 10 years ago. You ain't looked at that plan. You need to get that plan out, look at it. Times have changed now. Ain't nobody out in them streets no more. If you got a storefront, good luck with the survival. You need to learn what's going on. Everybody's Zooming now, so, you know, keep yourself educated so you can keep your money right. Okay, so let me look here. Let me see. I'm just gonna wait because that's really all I got. Cause oh no, it's not. Oh, wait a minute, everybody. Shut the door. I said I was gonna go over. I'm gonna go over something. Okay. This is how not to get a positive response from a PR company. Okay. This is for you marketing graduates, PR graduates. I don't know what you call yourself. If you cannot even write to me proper correspondence, you play too much. I'm gonna read this to you. I wear glasses and I had to put my glasses on. Okay, let me tell you, first of all, now I'm not going to call his name. This is somebody that just sent me a DM. First, I thought it was one of them, you know, them African schemes where they be trying to solicit you to do, I don't know. I drink. Okay, he said, first he was like, hi. You know they get on my damn nerve. What the fuck you want? Okay. Hi. I'm the PR company. Okay. So, I don't know. I guess we went back and I probably told him, hi, Smokey, or whatever, something like that. Anyway, here you go. He called me auntie. And that's when I got confused because I'm like, what, is that Tim? I thought this was somebody from Nigeria. So, you know, I got confused. And I said, auntie, are you fam? And he was like, oh no, we just called people auntie. Okay, there. Okay. Anyway, he said, mind you, we started. Let me stop. He said, am sorry, not spelled correctly, for disturbance. Small I, know you are very busy, but very sorry again. In Texas, abbreviated, media relations and corporate social responsibility. What the fuck is that? Since I didn't respond back to that, he said, I can send my certificate to you to assure you that I am a PR graduate. He said some more shit in between. Excuse me. I told him, I said, no need. Don't send me nothing. I said, sir, I personally would not hire you nor recommend you. You have yet to answer the one question I asked. And I asked him, what did he want? That was a long time. That was right after he did that high. I don't do that. I do. May I help you? That's my response back. Ask all them. Ask them. So see, that's what I said. I said, in this business, I have no time for foolery. I will ask you as a child of 6, what do you want? He said, okay, Annie. Small I. See, that's the little shit that irked me. I'm very detailed. I'm obsessive compulsive when it comes to. I don't like that. I blog. I write. I am a journalist. I need to send you. I thinks through it can achieve something. You think that don't make my head hurt? I'm not trying to do that shit. The main thing I did, I told him, okay, look, if you want to talk to me, it's $125 an hour. Because it is. I sent him my portfolio, this elegant events, everything I do. Because I don't get no free advice. I don't do that. So I told him, then he tried to get salty. He say, okay, Annie, I can't afford it. Thanks for your time, but I think you better listen it first. You make conclusions early and harshly. Thanks, Annie, but sorry. Okay. Needless to say, I told him good luck, because his ass don't need it. See? He probably got a smartphone, and this phone is smarter than him. That's really all I got. The other that I had, it was just a lovely gentleman, and I just really appreciated the way he asked, but I'm not going to go over that because he's smart. He's smart. I'm not going to go over all that with him. Okay, does anyone have any more? Hey, sweetie. You sweet dear. No, that's all I got. I'm going to go ahead and I gotta give this poor child. My beer be here in a minute. I'm so glad. Ooh, because these people just make me drunk. But like I said, I'm going to put the information. If you got some questions, okay, like I said, and they are real questions, I'll answer you, baby. I'm not like that. But if it's some about, help me, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't even, I want you to promote me. I need you to manage me. You're going to have to pick a door. Just, you're going to have to just be specific in, what do you want? Decide. Do you need, I'm not going to say PR, because I don't know very many people that need PR actually like that. I know some big timers, but I'm plugged in with them. You know what I mean? They straight. Do you need marketing? Do you need promotion? Do you need a business plan? You know, do you need management? Do you need mentorship? You know, like I said, under consultation is different types of like stuff. If you need a mentorship program, I can show you how to set that up for your company. Crisis management, because everybody needs kind of a system set up to where, like, especially if you're in sales or you're out there on a tour or you're out there at a road show where you might be panicky, you might not be doing any sales and stuff like that. So you should have systems set up like that within your brand. And that's just under, like, because some people fall apart in a crisis. They need help. They need somebody to talk to and everything. But like I said, if you want to talk to me, that's just not free. Okay? That's $125 an hour. Other people, I don't know what they're doing. Don't care. I just know what I need to do. This is because it's per task. Because if you're in a crisis, then I can provide a solution to you, even if it's just calming you down, So these are different types of things that you want to have within your own brand. Don't do that. Don't set yourself in a situation and you're just by yourself. Well, how is that, how is it supposed to work? You're going to just get overwhelmed with too many departments that, you don't have to break that down kind of like slowly so you can be able to like handle it. Okay, then. I said I was going to get off here a long time ago, but that's all I got. And, okay. So I'll leave I'm going to leave my links somewhere. Everything is, just go to my profile and hit the link. It's right there. All my information there. I ain't leaving nothing nowhere. Y'all know where to find me. Y'all always sliding in my DM saying something crazy. Hi. Oh, damn. Ain't got time for no damn hi. Okay. Well, next time I'm going to talk about probably, we're going to go into the different, like, kind of departments of, like I said, what is a manager supposed to be doing? Hell, is he doing it? What is the promoter supposed to be doing? Is everybody doing their job? What do each of these do? What am I paying for? I can kind of break down to you what you're supposed to be looking for. If you're trying to, since you're trying to do it yourself and everything. I think I've already talked about like how to do a press release or something. I don't know. Whatever I feel, that's how I'm gonna come to you. So we'll talk about some stuff. I'll leave some notes somewhere. I guess I won't put this on YouTube because I cuss too much. I'm working on that. No, I'm not. Oh, damn it. Okay, that's enough. So remember, don't ever say that now. Elegant Events didn't talk to y'all, and don't try to do me, and don't say I give back to the community. Okay, all right. Oh, I love you too, Rebecca. Thank y'all so much for coming out and listening. And be sure, if you know someone that's just starting a business or a brand or something like that, kind of share. You can share this video with them. But it's best if you go to my portfolio. The link should be in my Instagram, but I'm gonna make sure or whatever. Go to my portfolio, Elegant Events. This is my business website. So you can see everything that I do. And then you can kind of understand the different kind of breakdown. Some of the things are kind of like there. But when it comes to promotion, interviews, getting interviews under your belt, spinning music and stuff like that, remember, I'm the plug. Okay, so I know who can get you to where you're going. But if you're not dedicated, or you're undecided, I'm not gonna be able to. Nobody can like really help you with that. You have to break this down and take it step by step in any type of business, and don't worry about anybody else's business model. You have your own business model. You're not them. Okay? Just remember that you beautiful, and let your light shine. Don't follow nobody else's light. Okay? All right then. Love y'all. Bye.